Hey all and welcome to my first super deluxe tutorial. First I will show you the build in 2D and then we will build it in 3D. And in the end of the video I will show you some of the most important with this type of build. I have noticed some of you forget some of this. When I see a spawner like this, I know I shall remove all the blocks in the yellow zone, so the mobs can spawn. And then I need to move the mobs outside the red zone, so the spawner will keep spawn more. As we know, mobs just love to jump, so if you have the mob down under the spawner, keep them down under the rank zone. And you should stay inside the green zone if you want the spawner to keep spawn. Okay, then it will look something like this. Let us see it from the top. Okay, then add the water in the corner, and the water will flow out something like this. And then remove all these blocks. Yes, also this, yeah. Then the water will flow like this, and the mob will be pushed to this point. So you can dig in here and build something like this. Don't worry if there's mobs standing here, for the next mob will just come and push it down to you. And here you can hit it one time and it will die. But you need to go up in the green zone so the spawner will keep spawn more mobs. While you're waiting for the mobs to spawn, you can hit E and go on YouTube to get some inspiration. So if you go into cactus, you get damage. And if you keep going into cactus, then you will keep get damage. Oh, you will die. Wow, that is nice to know. Okay, let us build one with a water elevator. First add 3 signs here, then add water in the middle. And then just dig up and add some water and some signs and some more water. And just keep doing that all the way up. Okay, then add a sign here and water there. And the water will push the mob over to the dropping zone. And don't worry if the mob standing here, for the next mob will help it down to you. Easy to kill. Yeah. And because you are in the green zone, the spawner will keep spawn more mobs. Okay, now I will show you how to kill the mobs fast. Make the killing zone 2 block deep. That way, if you do not hit the first one, then you will hit the mobs behind it. That's the way to do it. And here you can see how you can get some piston to push the loot to you. Okay, let us build it in 3D. Okay, here we got a spawner that spawns skelets, or skeletons, I believe, yeah. And we got a plan, that's also good. And here I come. And I just run in and add some lights. As you can see, the skeletons is friendly and helping me to killing each other, so that's really nice. Thank you. Okay, when I see the spawner room, I try to find out how big the spawner room is, and yes. For it's very important that there is 4 blocks of air between the spawner and the wall. So the room will be 9 by 9. As you can see, I removed 3 blocks from the floor and up to the ceiling. So there will be 2 blocks of air between the top of the spawner and the ceiling. That is also very important. And as you can see, it goes really fast. Now the spawner room is 9 by 9, so there is 4 blocks of air between the spawner and the walls. Okay, now we shall remove 2 blocks down under the spawner. So there will be 2 blocks of air between the spawner and the floor. And as you can see, it goes really fast. Oh, we forgot some light here. Let us see what we gotta loot. Okay, some iron. And some more iron and a bucket. Cool. Okay, then add some water in the two corners. And the water will flow like this. Okay, then remove all these blocks. Okay, then remove these blocks. No, Casper, not that blocks. This one, yes, goodbye. Now you can see how the water is floating. Okay, very important, do not eat everything you find. That is a very bad idea. Maybe you get sick. Look how the blocks is moving. As you can see, the water is pushing all the blocks to one point, and that is really good. So here we can dig in and begin to build. Just keep digging in till the water is stopping floating. Yeah, dig one down and one in here and one more down. Okay, then you have 2 blocks here. They can help you to count. That's 1 block, that's 2 blocks. And there's 3, and there's 4, and here's 23 blocks. That's cool. Okay, then dig in here. And a block here, so the mobs cannot get out. And here we got a simple killing zone. Okay, let us go back home. So we dig 6 block in here, and then we can turn and go begin to dig up. Okay, let us build a water elevator. We need 14 signs, and 4 buckets is better than 1 bucket. Okay, then add 3 signs like this. And dig up here. Then we take the water from the corner and make a hole that is 2 by 2 and add the water in the 2 corner. Then we got source water. Okay, then add water here and here, and then add signs here and water, yeah, here. And then keep digging up and so on. Now we only got 1 sign back, then that means we are at the top. Then dig in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then add a sign here. Okay, and as before, the water stopped floating here, so we dig 1 down and 1 in here and 1 more down. And then we can have 2 blocks here. They can help us to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 23. Yeah. Yeah, I know I shall have added some lights here. I'm not sure why I did not do that. As you can see, we are at the bottom of the water elevator. And here we got a simple killing zone. Okay, let us see if it works. Here I will show you some of the most important with this build. Let us start with the spawning zone. The spawner spawned mobs in the yellow zone, and it will keep spawn more mobs. If there is more than 6 mobs inside the yellow and the red zone, the spawner will stop. So therefore it is important we move the mobs outside the yellow and the red zone. As we know, mobs just love to jump, so if you have the mob down under the spawner, keep them down under the rank zone. And you shall stay inside the green zone if you want the spawner to keep spawn. The spawning zone should be 5 blocks high, for the mob's legs spawn in this tree, and we need to have space for the mob's body and head, and we need a space for the water to push the mobs outside the spawning zone. Yes, I know the mob spawns like this, and the middle of the spawner is moved out to the corner, but I prefer to say the spawning zone should be 9 by 9. I'm sure the one day will move the middle of the spawner from the corner to the middle of the spawner. That's why. About the max 6 mobs. Maybe I should say it a different way. The skelet spawner don't care about other type of mobs. Dropping zone. The most important with this type of trap, it is the dropping. And to the left you can see how many hearts you will lose when you drop X amount of blocks down. If you jump down, it will count like 1 or 2 blocks. When a mob jumps down, it will die. So here you can see why the dropping zone room shall not be 3 blocks high. And here you can see why it only should be 2 blocks high. Here we got the old AE, and as you can see, they just love to jump, and they jump down and die. Here you can see why the new AE is a lot better. They don't jump down. We all know mobs just love to jump on water, and that's why there should not be water at the last block. I prefer to build the dropping zone like this, to avoid something like this. Now you only need to drop them 23 or 22 blocks down. Then you can hit them 1 time and they will die. And now I'll show you how to kill them up fast. Remove the 2 blocks here, so the killing zone will be 2 blocks deep. So if you don't hit the mob in front, you will hit the mob behind, and that's the way to do it. This is a slow killing zone, and as you will hear, it sounds like I don't hit the skeletons every time I try to hit them. And now the fast killing zone. Okay, let us try on a server. Hey, what's up? As you can see, server is very glitchy. I believe you say it like that, but that is a very good news. Now we can kill the skeletons with hitting on the legs. That's very, very good. But it's still very glitchy. But I found a solution, and I really like this one. It feels less glitchy, and it really works for me. Oh yeah, look at all that sweet loot. Just go get it. Damn you bastard. I am sure you have noticed you can build this type of trap a lot of different ways. But there's some few but important thing, and that is the spawning zone, the dropping zone, and the drop. If you have any question, you can just ask me and I will try see if I can help you. If you believe other Minecrafters can use this video, you can help them to find this video with like and favorites. That will help a lot. And you can help me, for I have used a lot of time to make this video, for it is a big test for me. I have tried to find new and better ways to make tutorials. So now I only need to know what you think about this video. So I will be very happy if you will tell me what you like and what you don't like with this video. Thank you. Oh yeah, about the flying mobs. If there is a red box around them, then it's a link to an old video. If there is a green box around them, then it's a link to a new tutorial. If there happens some new or big change to this type of trap, or a lot of people ask about the same, then I will make a video about that. At the bottom you can see some of the other video I have made. Some people like my colors and the details in my video. And one of the video you can see how to build with water, you can learn how you can control water. And there's one about pistons and so on. So yeah, maybe there's something for you. Go and look, see if there's something for you. And when I have not played Minecraft, I have played Tier Online, and in the right corner you can see one of the other games I have played. It is not just run around and shooting each other, it is also cars and tanks and you can fly around. And it will soon be out in beta. If you like to play this type of game and play beta, then you can go and sign up for beta key.